Recode co-founder and CNBC contributor Kara Swisher. Kara, lay out your position for us. This is a great op-ed that you wrote.
Thanks. I wanted to say, look, this is part of a Biden administration effort because they went from one person to the next, and then President Biden said the thing that would cause the most consternation at Facebook, which was I had an interview with Ron Klain where he talked about Facebook's problems. Then the Surgeon General talked about it, and then Jen Psaki talked about it, and then Biden came through with sort of the line, which is you're killing people. I think it's part of an effort to pressure these social media companies to do more around misinformation, as they're seeing all kinds of obstacles in getting people to get vaccinated, and social media is one of them. Especially people who spend a lot of time on social media and sort of sit in these pools of conspiracy theories and use them as an excuse not to get a vaccine. And so that's their version of trying to pressure Facebook into doing something about it. And that was my point in the article.
But in terms of what Facebook should be doing more, is there another platform that has done a dramatically better job with this issue? I mean, it's such a whack-a-mole situation. Facebook says it's playing offense, it's playing defense. Yes. What specifically more would you like to see Facebook do?
Look, they've done a lot, but it doesn't, they've done a lot. They've done a lot of COVID information that they've put out, and then they've done a lot of cracking down on misinformation. It's not enough. And they tried it. What was interesting about Facebook's defense is we've done a lot, and it's not enough. It doesn't really matter if they've done a lot because they've created a platform where this stuff tends to thrive. And that was another point I was making is no matter how much good information you have out there, if there's a flood of misinformation, people tend to treat it almost equally to the good information. And I saw this and then I saw this, when the second part isn't quite factual. And so it's a really difficult situation Facebook finds itself in. There's no question. I mean, they have to decide what's true and what's not. But there are some things that are absolutely true. And so that's the kind of stuff that the Biden administration is worried about, these conspiracy theories about Bill Gates putting chips in your brain and stuff like that and being magnetized by them. There's all manner of stuff on Facebook that is really kind of crazy.
Yeah, Kara, I wonder what you think of Facebook's rather muscular response to the president here. I remember a few months ago we were talking about, Amazon's response to Warren and Sanders over the unionization efforts, and we had a bit of a back and forth on whether Amazon was right to be so muscular. Maybe we got a trend going here. I mean, 3 makes a trend, but Facebook pushing back pretty hard here, right?
I thought it was ridiculous. They shouldn't have done that. They never pushed back on the Trump administration, which did all manner of things and said all manner of things at them and stuff like that. I thought they just should have said, we're trying our best and this is difficult. And, it's not controversial. It's difficult, especially with speech issues. And we want to get this right. And we're trying our best. And we'd be happy to work closely with the Biden administration on this. I don't know why they did that. I guess getting called a murderer is not a great thing from a corporation. But at the same time, they should have had more control in their response. I just created another news cycle and focused on the fact that the president thinks Facebook is a bunch of killers, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't have done it.